We're here today with Jon Bresler, owner and creator of LAFCO. What inspires you to build a line? What do you look at? Like we talked about a fashion week for fashion. What's the fashion week for home fragrance?
We are presented twice yearly from our fragrance houses a trend report. It's clothing, color, mood, and also fragrance that fits into those. We listen to it, we enjoy hearing it. Sometimes we take it into consideration. I like to sort of not rely only on trend reports, but from what I see in the market and my sort of instinct, my instinctual feeling about fragrance.
You know, we obviously, when COVID hit, everybody being home, we didn't expect it, but home fragrance really just blew up for all of us. And everybody was selling out and really in that like panic mode to get more out there. So what did you see during that time period?
There were socioeconomic trends that started, there were lifestyle trends that started, and there were simply economic conditions that contributed. I think people were creating spaces in their homes to define an area for themselves because they were homeowners. We certainly, during COVID, post-COVID, we saw a major acceleration in trends that started. Earth-centric trends, comfort and well-being trends, community trends. So that for us was certainly a trend that emerged from COVID. And the trend is getting stronger and stronger. And I continue to think about comfort and nostalgia and community when I develop fragrances and candles. And I always make the best fragrances when they come from my feelings and something that I want to convey, or a fragrance that I want people to experience.
Home fragrance, we talked a lot about candles, and then there's diffusers and all kinds of other stuff. So where do you see that going?
Over the last 15 years, every company, including mine, has been on the hunt for the next best perfect vehicle to dispense fragrance in the air. Whether it's in your car, whether it's a permanent reed diffuser, whether it's a smart home device, whether it's a nebulizer. In the olden days, people had scented drawer liners. Anything you can impregnate or get fragrance into to dispense, people will buy. The smart home diffuser is really what's happening now. You can play around with, you can switch fragrances, you can turn it on and turn it off. You can't do that with a candle. Is it going to wipe out the candle industry? They think so, but it's absolutely not. There is zero ambiance created by a smart home diffuser. Burning fragrance releases fragrance in a very, very different way than it does when you're not burning it. In a reed diffuser, in a smart home diffuser, burning it ignites the fragrance. It changes the molecular structure, and it has a nuanced sophistication that you cannot get by just heating up a fragrance. But yes, the home fragrance app-controlled device is a very important trend that we should all take into consideration.
So you think that's the next trend we're all watching, and we're obviously all watching it. Anything else?
Every year we're presented with the next best material that's going to hold fragrance, going to disperse fragrance, and it's going to last more than 60 days. We haven't found it yet. It doesn't exist yet,
Right.
but we'll find it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be the first to find it.
Jon, you are an exceptional human being. Not only are you a super smart businessman, you really are an exceptional human being. So I can't thank you enough for giving all of us your time this morning.
Thank you.
It was an honor for me.
And me.
So
Thank you.